anything goes.
This
Everything
musical is better than the wood chop at the Ekka. So if you're coming down for the Ekka, you have to come to and see this boat afloat. Forget Kookaburra Queen, come to the SS American. And I'm the captain, it's called a tub and it's called all sorts of things. But I think of it as an aircraft carrier with very important cargo and a big mission.
You were famously brought in to replace Mr. Alan Jones in this role. I understand. Well, it was only Brisbane and Melbourne first, but then it's now Sydney as well.
Yes.
So, I mean, was that intimidating at all? I mean...
It was for him, but he got over it. We're interchangeable on pretty much everything.
Really?
On climate change, on wind, RET, a renewable energy target, coal mines in our birthplaces, and anything goes, Alan Jones goes. It's just hand in hand. I had to give up my radio job from 5 till 9 every day, on a daily basis. I had to give up taking calls. I had to stop going on Q&A because, frankly, the public have had a gutful. Struggle Street said, no more Alan Jones, Mr. Connerly. That's what they said. They've had a gutful, and they've been calling me. Now, I could give you the facts. I'm very good with figures and numbers, but the numbers in this show have to be seen to be believed. Tap numbers, dancing numbers, singing numbers. It all adds up. That's what numbers are about.
And you made me lose my train.
You've got a train. This is a Cole Porter.
Mm.
You know that Clive Palmer is a Cole Porter.
He certainly is.
But this is above and beyond local politics. This is above and beyond Australian politics. This is timeless. This was written in 1930. This was performed in 1934. 1934, listeners.
Mm.
Yes.
And I've taken as my hero a couple of American actors, you could call them loosely, to bring some life to the captain. He doesn't really have a surname, Captain Schmapton, but he's called the Captain.
Mm.
So he's up there with the Pope and the Queen. He's got just the, as a first name. And we have a ball of fun. So wood chopping, the bull ring, the goat pavilion, the cakes, forget them. Come to whatever this is.
So
Do you just want to give memories of Qpac 30 years ago because it's celebrating its 30th anniversary?
Can you believe that?
I know.
You're too young to know who Joe Bielke-Peterson was.
No, I'm not.
Aren't you?
I'm...
Joe Bielke, there was 30 years ago in the controversial... it's very rare that a comic gets mentioned at press conferences, but there was a rumour that I would be stopped performing at the opening in front of royalty because I was going to do Joe. And he ran a very tight ship, a bit like this. And I wore a hat as Joe, and I used to... Apparently when I started doing him, his wife Flo said, "It's all right, dear, it's just a joke." But we spend 8.4% on music, culture, agriculture, horticulture. In this great state, we spend it per capita. The other states, they only spend it per head. You see? I'm just sorry you didn't bring more cameras.
I know. Well, I'll get this off the...
You'll get it. Get it off there.
I don't know why
they
the
pay.
TV's left. I don't know why they left. You're the star of the show, man. I don't know
Careful.
why they left.
Well, I'm a ring-in. I'm a ring like Cyclone the Bull. I'm brought in at the last minute, just after the tractors and the graders and the header harvesters. In comes Cyclone with the bull in his ring in his nose. Todd does a brilliant dance in this, and the trumpets have that beautiful Spanish sound. The arrangements in this are to die for. Peter Casey's music arrangement. The band is hotter than the Ferris wheel at the Ekka. Hotter than the ferry floss, hotter than the dogs, hotter than the hot dogs.
Hotter than the Dagwood dogs.
That's what they are.
Yeah.
The fat of those, I think I'm better go to intensive care just thinking about the carb overload from the Dagwood dogs. They're just standing here. Come and see the bearded lady, the pearl diver. Come and see. Anything goes.
Oh, Gerry.